hurtful, we both know. And the weekdays come around is when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
Froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a speed. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young. We both know. And the weekdays come around is when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
Froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on them picking the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on the peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a car. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat bird, scaring down. But you can't leave on the garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on the peak in the pop. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on the peak in the pop. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on the peak in the pop.
Yo, family, what's good? It's your boy Damon, man, in the garage, man. Real quick, a little late on the show tonight, my bad. Family, listen to me. We are in some trouble, okay? We are in some trouble. You score 150 points and you cannot win the game. The last team that done that was us against the Pacers. Our defense has not been good for the past 3 seasons. And we found a way to, I tell you one thing about the Hawks on the defense, at least we consistent. Okay. This about to be the 3rd year in a row team just having a field day against us from the 3-point line. It's going to be the 3rd season in a row. 3rd season. You know, at first I thought we had solved this problem earlier in the season when the Raptors decided just to go in the paint and put 88 points on us in the paint. That was short-lived because now teams are just teeing off on us from the 3-point line. Bro, it's multiple games by the middle of the first quarter. Not even the middle, man. It's like within 3 to 5 minutes of the first quarter, we are down double digits. Or am I tripping? Am I tripping? I promise you, man, in about 3 to 5 minutes, we're already down 10 points. It's like clockwork. Then we have to dig ourselves out of a hole. But by that time, the other team is already cooking from 3. Listen, man, okay? People who follow this show, be in the chats with me, you already know I was not a Quin fan from day one. Okay? This is just icing. We've given this guy almost 3 full seasons. And guess where we're at right now? 500. We're at 500. Okay? And the funny thing about it is the team started reeling off before Trey came back. I mean, you had just given up 145 points to the Pistons without Trey. So, I mean, like, bro, it doesn't matter, dog. Listen, you have to replace the coach because obviously he's going to stick with his philosophies, no matter if it's working or not. He's going to stick with his philosophies. He's an old school kind of coach, man. I mean, he sat right up there and told you that it's hard to play everybody. But I guarantee you, Hawks fans could go through and find some minutes real easy. Like, how about we shorten some of them Luke Kennard minutes? How about we shorten, what's the boy name? Some Dyson Daniel minutes. Because let's be honest here. Dyson Daniels, right now, that contract, and I know it hasn't even kicked in yet, but, bro, that contract looking bad right now. I'm not saying he's not going to improve over the years, but I'm saying like today, if you say Dyson Daniels is worth $100 million today, right now, people will look at you like you crazy. So like right now, today, that Dyson Daniels contract looking awful because, bruh, I don't understand, like real quick on Dyson Daniels, right? I don't understand, like, how could he fall off so bad? Bruh, he shot 34% from 3 last year, dog. Now he's scared to shoot them. How does that even, bro? He's shooting 13%. What is shooting from three now? How does that even happen? You were just shooting 34% all last year. Oh my God, man. Like, bro, he is such a liability. And everybody knows what he's gonna do when he go in the lane, bro. He's not gonna initiate contact because he don't want to go to the free throw line because he can't shoot them. So why is he playing 40 minutes? Obviously, his defense must not be that good because we still giving up a shit ton of points. So I mean, like, bruh, you Quin Snyder, you can find minutes, my boy. You can find minutes. You need to shorten some. And then why you got when you put Luke Kennard out there, he's I think somebody correct me if I'm wrong. He's a career 40% three-point shooter. But you want him to pass the ball? Why is he not taking 5 to 7 3-point shots a night? Isn't that why we went to go get him? Was because he could shoot the three? Why he trying to turn him into a point guard? I'm just like, bruh. And people tell me like the coach is not a problem. Y'all tripping. Y'all don't wonder why every year we keep giving up all these threes? Every year since he been here, it's the same thing, bro. 3-pointers going up. 3-pointers, 3-pointers. Bruh, we are in a bad state right now, bro. For real. And then, man, listen. Bruh. Trae Young was so bad on defense, bruh. Like, there's apps. I thought he said he improved as a defender, dog. Like, bro, how I wonder what does Quin Snyder actually tell him to do on defense? I would love to know that. I would love what he tells Trae Young, because sometimes, bro, it look like Trae just out there, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. Hey, last night, man, it's that one possession, bro. He didn't even know where his man was at. He was in the lane. And why is he even in the paint? I ain't figured that part out yet. You got the smallest guy standing in the paint. Why? He just be getting in the way, bro. No lie, bro. He be in the way when they trying to go for the rebounds. He's just there. Bro, he got to do better, man, on defense, bro. He got to do better. That's my guy, bro. I'm a Trae supporter, but that shit last night. Listen, when Kobe White hit him with that spin move, I was like, ooh. That was a cold ass spin move. I'm like, come on, you gotta do better than that, Trae. Like, I don't know why he just don't back up. Just stay in front of them and back up. When they get you with isolation, listen, I could live with them shooting jump shots over you, dog, as long as you're trying to contest them. You know what I'm saying? And bro, I think last night we put on one of the worst defensive displays in NBA history, dog. Like, who was guarding who? I mean, golly. It was, bruh. Like, I don't know what Quin Snyder tells these guys what to do. Let me drop the link, man. Like I said, I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time today, guys. Maybe 30 minutes, an hour. But I just gotta get this off my chest, bro. Like, Quin Snyder, dog, I told y'all, bro. I told y'all that he is not the guy, bro. I told y'all from day one, and everybody said there, no, Demond, you just hating. Mm. Yeah, Jalen Johnson defense awful as shit. It been bad. That ain't new. Bro, Nate McMillan said he couldn't he wasn't a good defender. Quin Snyder said it when he first got here, he had to be a better defender. Like that's new, that's not nothing new, man. That's why I never understood why everybody would blame Trey Young or just blame DeJounte Murray. I'd be like, bruh, the rest of these dudes suck on defense. Let me drop the link real quick, man. Like I say, it's gonna be just a short show tonight, man. But I just had to get this off my chest, man. Let me, and then I want to show y'all. You know, the link is up if anybody want to type it. Let me show y'all the article, man, what the French dude was saying, bro. Okay, listen. Okay, you know what I like about these French dudes, these French reporters. You know what I like about them? They don't have no ties with the Hawk. That's what I like. So when you don't have no ties to the organization, you can post whatever your real opinion is. What up, Mike? You know what I'm saying? You can post what your real opinion is. That's why they be pressed. That's why that French dude was pressing Quin at one time about Zach playing time. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is this is pure T ridiculous what I'm seeing right now, bro. Like we're getting absolutely nothing from this season. You know what I'm saying? We can't. You're losing games. You can't even say, well, at least we get the young dudes getting better. We losing games and the young dudes ain't getting nothing. And then you look, you turn you turn your head, and Barlow putting up 25 for the Sixers. Bruh, get this, bruh. Get me a coach who's won something. Something. I don't care if, at this point, bro. I don't care if all he won was the NBA Cup. At this point, get me somebody who won something. Okay? We're sitting here, and I told y'all, I told you, bro. He a regular season front runner, but when it get down, when it's time to coach for real in the playoffs, he don't win. He's not good. And then he be going to the press conferences, man, and then he be bro, listen. Sometimes, man, we got this saying in the Army, bro. Okay? I'm sure y'all have heard it. I'm sure everybody uses it. KISS. Okay? Keep it simple, stupid. Like, bro, sometimes the shit not that deep. He be going, the dude ask him a question, he be trying to get all basketball. It ain't that deep sometimes, man. Sometimes it's, I should have played this guy longer. He was hot. I shouldn't have took him out. I should have made this substitution. We should have doubled this guy early. Some simple shit. Sometimes that's the answer. But bro, like I think we put on, man. I went back and watched some of that game, bro. We put together one of the worst defense, but that we look like we won 5 games. That's what we look like. I cannot believe this nonsense, man. And I'm gonna say something else, man. Some of y'all fans, y'all funny, bro. Some of y'all be funny out here. You know, goodness well, y'all be coming up with all these excuses for this coach. Well, he did. No, this dude, year 3, got his guys, and you're 15-15. Bro, let me tell you something, man. At this point, bro, like I can't even stand to look at this guy. Okay, walking up and down the floor. Well, at least he did one thing this year. At least he got a tech. But I don't even think officials take him seriously, bro. To be honest, I don't think they take him seriously. He be all mad on the sideline. I don't think them refs pay him no attention. I don't think he got no type of cachet, no type of pool. Listen, get me a championship coach in here, dog. Get me a championship coach, okay? If you listening, Auntie, if you're listening, honestly, let me tell you something. Do not make no major moves to support this coach. You're gonna fuck around. You're gonna trade somebody, Zach or somebody, trying to please this guy, and you're gonna end up having to fire this guy anyway. Do not let this guy, bruh. Listen, KP Porzingis. KP Kennard. It can get you something. It can get you something. But let me show y'all this thread real quick, man, from the French dude, man. And then I'm gonna shut up.
From the French. Shout out to the French.
Let me see what I do with it right here.
Shout out to the French.
Yeah, shout out to the French, man. Homeboy say, and y'all stop me when homeboy lying. It's been several weeks. Hold up, my bad. I clicked the wrong one. Hold up 1 second. My bad, boys. There it go, right there. God dang it. Hold up. I done X'd out of the thing. Hold on, let me go. Let me go back to it. Hold up.
I was telling Jay the other day what I said. I said, no, I was just thinking, I was just joking real quick. I was saying, like I was telling Jay the other day, what happened when you live from the garage?
Man.
This
nigga Quin, bro. This nigga get on my nerves, bro. He get on my nerves. I want to fucking fight this nigga, man. All right, now we good. It's been, let's read it. It's been several weeks since the Hawks have been disappointing. For me, we have to be honest. Quin Snyder sometimes does just anything. Here are 4 things I would try to do to fix the Hawks without touching the roster. Now, when I read these, y'all let me know. I want y'all to respond, agree or disagree in the chat, all right? Let's go to the first one. Give Ricochet a real role. In the short term, as in the long term, it needs to be done. Zach needs real playing time and to be included in systems. We seek the extra pass too much and not enough the chalkboard set action. It disadvantages him. It disadvantages us. Do we agree or disagree with that one, chat? We agree or disagree with that one? Let me know. I agree with him. So, like, you should be invested in this guy. Why he don't have a role besides defense and shoot the 3 is ridiculous to me.
I'll say real quick.
I see one disagree with Rashad. Rashad just ate.
Yeah, I'm about to say real quick on that point. The main thing is what they're saying or trying to suggest is that you just have to play with purpose or whatever. Like actually use them with purpose. Stop with this, like we already know. Quin basically allowed them to do their own thing, make their own reads, do X, Y. Like he need to do more of actual. Yes, not like, no, this is the actual set that you guys are running. This is the play that we're doing, X, Y, and Z. And then, it will benefit Zach a lot more if we had a little bit more controlled offense versus this free for fall.
Shout out to homeboy Capo. This is having to argue more minutes for no. Yeah, it is. It's wild, right? Crazy. All right, let's check the second one. Second point. More Vic Krejci, less Daniels and Kennard. Dyson Daniels is still very good on defense, but we can't play 30 minutes for a player who's also that bad on offense. Kennard should no longer play. Playing time should go back to Trey and to Vic, who is healthier for the game. Agree or disagree? I agree. Let's be honest here. Dyson Daniels, let's be honest. I'm not even hating. Right? If your shooting guard is being guarded by a center, that's a problem. If your shooting guard is being guarded by the other team's center, let me say that again. When your shooting guard is being guarded by a legit big man, not no small ball big who can move, a legit big man who stay in the paint, that's a problem. That's a problem. When your shooting guard is shooting 13% from the 3-point line after 30 games, that's a problem.
Yep.
I agree 1,000%. We gonna see what it look like without cool. I mean, I wish he was out for 20 games. How
Talking
about
like
that?
that.
I wish he was out for 20 games because he don't give you nothing on offense. Nothing. Shoot. All right, let me go. Let's go to the third point. Play
Devon
our
Taker.
best defender more. Mogay is too strong. Okay, offensively, not monstrous, but in defense, he is by far our most impactful player on the team. In the absence of KP, he must have control over playing time behind Double O and Jalen Johnson. Tell me the dude just is not speaking facts. Tell me he not speaking facts. Tell me he not speaking facts. Your best rim protection barely playing. And he had a clean ass block on Kobe White the other night. That was Kobe White, right? Tried to attack the basket and dunk and double O block. I mean, and OG blocked it. Met him at the rim. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Salute my boy Rail in the building, man.
Yo.
I'm telling you. Salute the sports. Re-upping on the membership, my guy. Let's read his final point.
What was it? Forgot the last
Recreate. Oh, did you want to say something, Mike?
one. Nah, I was just saying I forgot the last one though. But not. Nah, you go ahead. Finish up.
Oh, recreate a DNA. We thought we had one, but it didn't last. Even without Trey, our defense faltered. We need to rediscover the grit we had at Trey's injury. The 3 previous points can help, but the main thing is in the player's head. I agree wholeheartedly. Because correct me if I'm wrong. When Trey went out, right, and we started winning some games, right, the first thing everybody was saying, oh, the Hawks defense has gotten better. Am I right or wrong? Wasn't that the first thing y'all was saying? Oh, the defense has improved. That's what he's talking about when he said we thought we had some DNA. We thought we had some grit.
Yeah.
But guess what? The more games we played, the less grit we had. The
Quinn
less we
told
was
you to stop
defending.
that stuff, bro. Quinn
Second,
was showing. I said Quinn was showing them film and told them to stop that. He watched it. He watched them niggas get a stop on film. He was like, "What is this bullshit? Y'all niggas don't stop this crap. I ain't telling y'all to get out and defend no threes. What's wrong with y'all? Yeah, stop this nonsense right now. I need more points scored. I don't want to see that."
hold on. What do you say? The spacing is off. The spacing is off with Dyson, and he's so bad on offense that the Hawks scored 150 with him playing. Okay. Jay, hold up. Let me see how many points Dyson Daniels scored in 39 minutes. Hold up.
Don't argue with that jump, man. We played the Bulls, bro. The Bulls be giving up points left and right themselves, bro. But we ain't Bull fans, so therefore it ain't our problem. I'm sure Bulls fans, they won, but them niggas probably like, bro, why we give up so much? But like, bro, like, trust me, man. You know I be on Prize Pit, bro. Like, I be taking niggas against the Bulls, bro. If somebody playing the Bulls or the Jazz, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like look at they overs, man. Like, because they gonna score some points. That's what the Bulls do, bro. Like, but anyway, I ain't about to get into that junk too bad, bro. The problem is how he don't get in the scoring fund, bro. Like, it's 150 points. Even Zach got double digits, and Zach been trash. You feel me? Like how you not stumble into double digits when niggas score 150 points in a game, bro?
Hold up, let me see. The Hawks scored 150 points. This nigga got 8 points.
Say you gotta get assists, Jay. When the game got 150 points, nigga
We
better get
scored
some assists.
150 points,
He
and
should
this
have
dude
had
had
20
eight.
assists if we be real. We scored that many points.
This nigga had a triple single.
He had a strong triple single. He had a game like it was 98 to 95. Nigga, the score wasn't 98 to 95 on to bring up his stat line. But it was 152 to 150, bro. That stat line
He
should
said
have
that
double.
we scored 150 like Dyson actually chipped in and shit.
No, bro. That was by default. Nigga, because so many points we scored. You had to do something.
Stay out of control with this nonsense, bro. 150. You said it like he had 20.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what? And then, like I said, I'm not for the trick. Like, I get
want
it.
to hear that triple-double nonsense, man.
Man,
Let's see what the homeboy Darian talk about, man. What's good, Darian?
Not these Hawks. Not them. Yo, I couldn't even watch. I watched some of the highlights. I turned off the highlights, man. Yo, it's horrible, Damon. And like I said last night, yo, I don't think that they know what they're supposed to be doing on defense.
I don't know how there.
I don't understand.
Say that again, man.
Me personally, I think if you give Dyson and Nikhil to any other coach, you'd have good perimeter defense. I don't understand how you mess up. I don't understand how you have bad perimeter defense with those two on the court at the same time. That's crazy.
Your guess good as mine, man. Hey, I don't know what he coaching about.
Yo, we've all said that we don't know who had who. They don't know who had who either.
Let me ask you this though: do you think a legit big man solve our defensive issues?
I think it gets better, but I think it gets better, but they don't know how to switch, bro. They have no idea how to do it.
Well, okay. Maybe you correct it a little better. I'm just saying, let's say this correctly now. Because these niggas know how to switch now. They just be switching the switch. Like, they just be.
Hey, they legit help for no reason.
These niggas know how to switch.
Mike, my question, like, even you said it, they switch just to switch. So that means they're being told to switch. They have to be.
I don't. It's crazy work, bro. Because they really, like, the niggas don't, it be like no real screen, it be no threat. It just be a basketball player approaching another player. These niggas just be like, hand off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and yo, did you notice the way they guarded the pick and roll, they did it two different ways, it seemed like. One of which worked. Which is if they hedged them hard and gave O or the big man time to get back, that shit actually worked. They only did it like about 3 times though.
Fire Quin.
But the half court defense really wasn't the problem. It was the transition stuff.
Hey, can I say,
you are like the Hawks are very, very, very. They've been bad all year in transition. And that's not just fast break points. And that's like
you can't say the half court.
It's the
I was about to say, you can't say they got 8 up in half court defense yesterday.
No. Most of those points got given up in transition.
No, they didn't.
I'm saying, Jay, it's literally on film of them niggas jacking up on half court too, though. I mean, it's both.
Yeah, but them half court stuff happened when who was on the court.
Well, don't do that, bro, because I'm
just telling you, bro. Like, I mean, shit.
No, Jay, I'm saying, but you did it with me, bro. Like, come on, bro. We'll be looking at the crowd, and we'll have to.
Yeah, when we look at the Spurs game, did those points not come in transition and semi-transition, Mike?
You look at the Bulls. What I'm saying though is that you look at the Bulls one. I can tell specific plays right now where it was Double O, Dyson, and JJ involved in the action. Say, for example, what Darian's talking about, I see it in my head perfectly or whatever, because somebody else was sharing it and stuff like that on Facebook. But anyway, Giddey has the ball. Vooch comes to set the screen. Dyson is on Giddey. Double O is guarding Vooch. When Vooch sets the screen, Double O does the automatic help jump. Dyson actually fights and get over the screen, but Double O is helping and goes to Giddey. So therefore, it's just automatically 2 people on Giddey. Vooch rolls. Therefore, JJ has to help a little bit, of course, because the roll, man. And now the 3-point person, the person on the wing is wide open. Giddey swings it, boom, wide open 3 smash. That has nothing to do with the trade or anything.
You just named 2. You just named 2 bad defenders.
What? But
and then 3.
You
just named, like, I'm just telling you, bro. Like,
but it's a simple Jay. It's a simple action. You see this shit all the time.
Y'all tell us every day, every game.
Jay, you just said, man. Hold on, real quick. Like you just said, who was on the floor though? Like nigga, I'm telling you, like. So you said I named 2 bad defenders, but okay, nigga, those 3 niggas you really play what top 3-4 minutes on the team. So I don't know what you said.
I've said the same thing, bro.
Okay, I'm saying though, it was no trade.
I'm not putting it on trade. I said who was on the court. I didn't. You implied I said trade. All I asked was who was on the court.
People say that though. When people say who was on
the court. Listen, if you got the only thing about Trey is when he's out there, you're gonna have to help a lot. I mean, that's a fact. We not.
But you can say that with anyone on the team. With anyone on anyone else's team, man.
Listen. I have said Trey ain't fixing the defense issues. I've said it's not just coaching, it's the players too. But like nobody wants to acknowledge that. Yes, a real big man who can protect the rim will fix a lot of this shit. Like y'all wanted Clint Capella going so bad, but Clint covered up a lot of this shit that y'all seeing.
But that's not Clint cannot cover up what I'm showing you. And we said no, that is coaching. When you see that you got 5 jerseys back and niggas only scoring, like I don't care, bro. Like even as a big, I'm slapping niggas, bro, because I'm not here to sit here and cover up y'all lazy defense and y'all dumb defense. That is not why I'm here.
Mike, let me ask you: was my statement not? It's not just coaching; it's the players too.
No, but
it's personnel and it's coaching.
My thing is though, but I agree with Darian. What Darian has said, you give Dyson and all to another coach. Like I don't think that I'm going out on a limb, but I'm willing to bet that you will not find on film Nall making the mistakes or doing the things that he's doing as an Atlanta Hawk. He did it as a Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't know. I'm making that assumption. I feel safe to make.
Yeah, he wasn't in those positions to do it, but he also had Rudy Gobert and Jaden McDaniels taking the lead assignment.
So you said they're taking the lead assignment though, but he's not taking the lead assignment with us. He playing with Dyson Daniels, and he be on the floor with Zachary Research. Say,
okay, but listen, teams when Dyson is on the best offensive player, teams are double screening him off.
I don't understand how niggas can literally watch film and still say, bro. Lead assignment or nothing. You watch Nall literally come down the court and not pick up a man in transition, bro. That has nothing to do with nobody else on the floor.
Right, but did I not say the Hawks' problem is transition and semi-transition?
Okay, but then
like we going back to the square one, bro. The Hawks in half-court defense are not this bad, bro. They're giving up a lot of points. The half-court defense is not that bad.
What I'm telling you is that it's half-court and transition. He's been.
What I'm saying to you is I disagree. The half-court defense is not that bad. It's the transition stuff and it's the semi-transition stuff, and you're not getting it. You're not active enough on the boards. You're getting out rebounded by 5. Like they got out rebounded yesterday by 5. It was all offensive.
Yo, can we look up how many transition points they scored yesterday?
You don't think that matters?
Like, I'm curious.
Can I please just go?
What'd you say, Darian?
How many transition points did they score yesterday?
Right. 22. When you talk about transition points, you're talking about fast break points, right?
We actually won.
I'm not saying fast break points. Transition does not mean just fast break points. Transition is like the defense ain't set. We score a lot of points in transition and semi-transition that aren't fast break points.
Man, listen.
And we are getting killed, bro. We watched the Spurs film. They were beating you. They were beating the Hawks 4-on-5 in semi-transition.
Hey, what's good, C Wonder? And then we go Austin, and then we go Fire Queen.
Yeah. God bless everyone. We talk Nation. For me, we talk Hawks Nation. I had a church. Obviously, I had church again yesterday, so I came in late. I saw the game, rewatched the game, and I will say this first and foremost because I told Larry I'm going to call out my point guard. Trey's defense was abysmal. He was. That spin move on White was like, bruh. And I have to admit, he did decent enough, but you got to take away the baseline. He tried to swipe it, and he gave White a wide open spin move to spin off the pressure into the thing. However, even though his defense was abysmal, JJ's equally abysmal. Everybody was equally abysmal. That's why to me, it's kind of like this is a Quin thing. I'm sorry. This is I hear what Jay's saying, but you only when it comes to Trey and Jalen and Luke Kennard, those are our 3 weakest defenders. But everybody else is either pretty good or solid or elite. Whether that's Dyson and Naw, Zach's good on defense. I would say Veet's pretty decent enough on defense. Moji's great on defense. Even Okongwu's pretty good on defense. So we have a good defensive personnel. Okay, and like Damon was saying with the thread, we were playing great defense for the first 2 weeks when Trey was gone because we played with urgency. We played with passion because we understood we couldn't drop the ball. That has gone the last 2 weeks. People want to talk about, the defense has gone to crap because Trey's come back. It was going to crap before he came back. We were getting blown out almost every other game the last 2 weeks. We were playing under 500 the last 2 weeks before Trey come back. So I don't want to hear none of that noise. The other thing I wanted to say is this. I cannot understand why, as Damon has said, why Quin wants these guys to overhelp on every freaking pick and roll action. It's insane to me. We are the most overhelping team I can imagine. And that's why we have so many open threes, because you guys are, like Damon said, you putting the shortest guy, Trey, in the paint. To do what?
No, Trey put himself in the paint by himself sometimes.
Well, some of it, but that's was also
a lot of times.
Austin Quin, most of the time, Quin is even putting Trey as like the wanderer or whatever, like to hide him or something. And I don't understand that. He does even same thing with Jalen sometimes. It's like,
Man,
what are you doing?
You know what I think?
Trey follows somebody into the
think?
paint and just stands there.
You know
That's
what
happens.
I think Trey. I think Trey Young best
there,
on the defensive side of the ball, bro. His IQ is hella low, bro.
Like, no. With Nate, he wasn't that way,
bro.
Yes, he was.
His IQ
was, bro. He ain't never been good on defense.
Steve Wonder, listen to me. It's low, bro.
From what I've seen,
Mike is right.
It's low, bro. Like, listen, he know he the smallest dude on the court. He know if he ever standing in the paint, he wrong. That means he's lost.
No, I agree with you.
That means he don't know what, but he does it all the time.
But I don't think that's just
and until
him.
Listen,
that's Quin too.
He don't read for some reason. He don't read the game on the defensive side like he reads it on the offensive side. It's crazy.
But DeMont, you don't think
you don't try, bro.
But it's not. I don't even think it's that. It's if I'm going up against Trey, I'm either gonna, and you're switching all the time, I'm gonna switch until I have Trey on the ball handler, or I'm gonna switch until Trey is the low man. Like that's simple.
If anything, I would tell Trey.
They ain't even have to do that yesterday. They just found who had it and passed it straight to him.
I think somebody told Trey when he guards somebody, go for the steal, swipe the ball, harass. That's why he looked crazy when Kobe White hit him with that spin move, because he too busy trying to reach instead of, you know what, let me just stay in front of my guy. And guess what? If he pull up for a jumper and make it, I just got to live with it. But he listen.
He'll get paid to play defense, man.
Everybody get paid. That's rule number one right there.
You don't
man.
get paid for that.
When you go by that, Jay, that's why you get the results that you get with Quin Snyder, because that's what he thinks.
All right, can I say this?
That's why he doesn't win in the playoffs. You have to defend.
If Jay's
when you see guys like Giannis, you know what separates Giannis from a Jalen Johnson? Giannis does it all. He defends.
For sure. Jalen gets paid to do it all.
And hang on, I want to say this, and this is my biggest thing too. It's like, and everyone gets mad at me when I make it. It's like, no, that's not an excuse. It's the truth. But at least with Trey, his excuse is like Damon said. Sometimes he's lost, and also he's short and unathletic. JJ ain't got no excuse to be as pissed.
wait.
No, Trey don't have no excuse,
No,
bro. He
Trey
don't have
an
no excuse.
Because Trey, he have all that time. He could watch film. You only get lost when
film.
you're not studying film.
That is fair.
Jalen Brunson is also short and unathletic, but it is not this bad on defense.
But he also
Jalen Brunson's horrible. He just has.
He's not. Did I say he's good or did I say he's not?
But what I'm saying is this:
Nah,
Trey Young,
he's about as bad.
His
Jay.
IQ on the defensive side of the ball is low. It's low.
Tyrese Halliburton is too.
And you know what? I think a lot of our players' IQ is low because some of the shit we do just don't make sense. It don't. Like if I'm a Kongwu and I know I'm defending a Zubac type guy, I'm gonna make sure I'm down court because guess what? I already know what he wants to do. He wants to get me on the block and use his size to his advantage. How can I counter that? Let me get down there first and deny the position. But guess what? By the time he get down there, he already down there, or somebody else down there that's too small. That's what I be saying when like they don't. It's like when they on the court together, they don't understand the personnel. Like if I know they trying to get my guy on Trey, guess what? When they try to get the switch, even if they get the switch, you got to know who you guarding. Because I'll quickly be like this. All right, switch back, Trey, I'm coming. And get back on my guy because I already know that Trey can't guard my guy. It's an easy bucket. That's just me because that's just shit we used to do outside. I know the NBA ain't that different.
Devon, did you hear Quin Snyder's interview after the game?
Man, I saw the beginning. I turned the shit off, man.
Well, I mean, if you would have listened to the end, they asked him about the center position, and he said something real. He was like, "Look, Onyeka is battling, but at the end of the day, he said I'm starting a 6'8" center, and there's trade-offs that come with that. And Onyeka tries, but we don't have no rim protection." He got on the podium yesterday and just said the honest truth, like. But the Hawks defense is breaking down because it's just not built to hold up long term.
Okay, so why he didn't address that? So why he didn't address that in the off season?
Well, no. Besides all that, though,
they did. They bought in KP. He was supposed to be your starter.
Jay, listen to me though. When I went through that scenario earlier, right? When I was talking about the pick and roll action or whatever, or the screen with Vooch coming with Giddy with the ball handle or whatever. Us completely failing defending that had nothing to do with the actual size of Double O. So compounding on the fact that the size of Double O, we have low IQ. So what Damon is saying, I hear that. And the thing is like, okay, cool. What I got is what I got. I say that all the time too. You can't, you know, somebody says you take two, tank. Well, you can't just magically change your roster. Your roster is what you is. The Hawks most likely.
You go to war with the soldiers you got.
I'm saying this is what you got. So therefore, as a coach, you feel me? And then two, you, Damon, you've been in the situation of leading men and or going having to achieve a task. You know, everybody who's been in that situation, what you got, bro? You got to make it work. So it's like Quin. Coach these dudes up, teach them better, show Double O. Because, like, again, though, Jay, Vooch setting the screen, okay, as a defender and as the big and as the back man person, okay? We ain't gonna go too much in the Clint. What we got is what we got, you know what I'm saying? So, coaching staff, whoever, y'all need to develop Double O up and JJ, all them up to, because they got to read and see everything. So, simple fact that my man is approaching the ball handler, I'm already shouting out instructions. You feel me? Everything is happening based upon what's happening. Ain't no confusion, like, because we doing basically what I'm saying right now. So the screen coming, I'm telling Dyson, get over that, get through it to even begin with, because I'm making the decision that we stand. But if I'm making the decision that we switching, I'm also saying that. So therefore, Dyson is going ahead and make the switch. But in that example, in that situation, Dyson gets over and Double O automatically going with Giddy, and he's staying with Giddy and stuff like that. You feel me? And then now that's a roll, man, that's rolling, and somebody got to rotate to. JJ rotates to it. He leaves the open man on the wing. That's three. That situation right there and all that had nothing to do with the fact that you have a quote unquote smaller center and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
But that doesn't. I mean, I hear you, Mike. But I'm not even giving Quin that excuse, because the rim protector that you do have, you don't play.
No
He
excuse.
can't play the 5.
No, but the thing is though, if you even played Moji though, and
He
then with
can't play the
Moji,
5.
and
But
then even if
it's deeper than
Moji
that, though.
makes the mistake or whoever it is make a mistake, and I'm saying that if it's on film, Quin ain't gonna coach the crap up, bro, and correct whoever it is and
Exactly.
get them to start to limit the mistakes and start limiting the brain farts and the low IQ, and you see it develop over the season, getting stronger stuff. Like, no, you seeing it happen over and over. You see it get worse and worse, and all the above though. But Larry got his hand up, but before Larry go, because he just jumped up, Marion and Austin ain't even go. Austin was up before Marion or whatever, and then whatever. So I'll be quiet. Y'all good.
So the thing is, I will give Quin this excuse. It's rare to find a good defensive team that doesn't have defensive vets on the roster somewhere. Like, all of our vets are only shooters. Like, if you look at our roster, KP and Luke are the vets. But even when we did go to the conference finals, Solomon Hill, even though he didn't play a lot, his voice on the bench was a big voice. So, like, even with our post players, we don't have any vets to even train up Double O or Moji. Well, JJ a different call. But you get what I'm saying? We don't have any of those role player vets who could come in. Okay, this is what you're supposed to do. This is because your head coach, they're gonna set the scheme or whatever, but they can only do so much as far as the in and outs, especially if your head coach wasn't that kind of player.
You got a staff though, Austin. That's all.
And you got KP on the team. What is KP? KP not a vet.
But Mike, play the player sometimes goes different.
I understand. I'm just saying you got a staff though. I'm like, but what the coach staff for though, man?
I keep saying get Chris Paul.
Go ahead, keep going.
But Chris Paul not going to help with the post. Our main issue is the post, and that's the thing with our defense. Even with Nall, even with Dyson, even with Zach, true scores in the NBA, they looking at the second level of defense. They not even really fazed by the first level of defense because they know they could get by you anytime they want to because the referees will allow it. So if we don't have a rim protector there, they only 3 or 4 dribbles from the goal. They really only 3 or 4 dribbles from the goal, especially with all of the switching that we do. So until we fit something in the post, as much as I don't like Quin, it's not going to be. It's nothing going to change.
What up, Mary?
What's going on, fellas? The thing I'll say is that as you watch our defense, I think that it's evident that Quin doesn't put us in positions that make us look good, or at least that hides our weaknesses. I think he oftentimes put us in positions that make us look bad, that shows off the weakness of the team. And mainly it's because he deprioritizes defense. I hear what Austin's saying, and I agree with that to an extent. But at the same time, there are just some fundamental things that our players don't do that I know that some of them, like Nall, used to do. And I can't help but believe that that's because you don't have the same priority on defense that you have on offense. When we make a mistake on offense, if we're not running the system the way he wants it to on offense, when we get back to the huddle, you see him talking about it. You see him correcting it right there in real time. When we make the mistakes on defense, you don't see any urgency from Quin to talk about anything. Most of the time he don't even call a timeout. Most of the time he just let the team go on a run. I watched the Chicago go on a run after we went on a run, and I was like, well, come on, Quin, stop the bleeding at some point. He didn't stop the bleeding. He just. I think that in terms of defense, I've said it before, he says, go ahead and pack the middle and we'll live with whatever 3-pointer they shoot because they might miss. And these teams aren't missing. It's amazing that we had a score of 150 to 152 or 152 to 150 in a non-overtime game. Think about that. In a non-overtime game, I used to watch and follow the Denver Nuggets when they had Paul Westhead. 152 to 150 is not even a Paul Westhead Denver Nuggets score. We are playing absolutely no defense. And I think it's that he just really feels like we're just gonna outscore everybody. That's why Quin got to go. I say fire Quin, hire Vogel, and let's get a big man and start doing.
I would say this too. If not Vogel, I would like Coach Bud, because I think the way the team is operating it's kind of eerily similar to the way it's set up in 2016. And I think Bud could help guys on both ends be cohesive much better than.
Bud is not a great defensive coach either, though.
Yes,
But
he was.
yeah, but he still had a pretty decent defense that got us to the Eastern Conference Final. He's better than Quin. At
His
least he
defense
had
was always in top 15. Bud never had a bad defense.
It's still better than where we are right now. Like, this is my thing. We have defensive personnel, and like Marion said, Quin doesn't even use them proper. They're not doing what they did on the other teams. Nah is like regressed defensively. That's a problem. That's a major problem. But I'll stop.
So, Larry.
I got several points. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Yo.
I got several points I want to get to. We keep saying that Clint Capella could help this, but we all forget that Clint Capella was the main vocal person on the defense. He called out every coverage. He called out if people need to go to this side. He was always talking. This team don't talk on defense. That's their problem. You know what I'm saying? And that is a concerning problem. And mostly, you know what I'm saying, your center would be doing that because he's going to see the entire court. You know what I'm saying? Rudy Gobert does that for him. So again, when Quin said that about Yucca Congo, it just told you that he really wanted to go. Look, man, he wanted Klingon. Period. Point blank.
He did.
Like that he can base his defense. Because guess what, man? Quin was never a good defensive coach. His defense was built off a generational shot blocker and rebounder. Keep it a beam. Let's just keep it a beam, man. Like, come on, man. Like, what are we talking about? Like, it's. I'm the Quin hater, but now everyone want to see the freaking light, man. It's just like he's a bad coach, guys.
Call you Quin hater.
All these sets, you get enamored with all these sets and all this movement and all this, and it's predicated on players' IQs or lack thereof. Offensively, we're poor IQ, but defensively, we're horrendous IQ. When Jay was talking about, look at the defenses you just said, it was Dyson, JJ, and Akagu. He was absolutely right. Like, if those two bigs aren't able to communicate to be able to switch back, you know what I'm saying? Or if Dyson can't do it, communicate and see that is one thing that I was strictly put on Dyson because he has to be what Clint Capella is because everybody has such low IQs.
You can't do that on ball though, Larry. I'm not putting it on Dyson.
I know you can't do it on ball, but I know you can't do it on ball, but somebody has to do it.
I'm not disagreeing with that part.
The pick that's coming.
You can't put it on Dyson.
Right.
The person getting picked can't call the pick. Like, I'm not putting that on ball.
We're blaming a coach
it's like you see a lot of
5-year players not knowing how to talk on.
You see a lot of Clint Capella pointing out, telling people go out here, fan out. You know what I'm saying? We see too many times, especially like I put it like this. Everybody thinking Nall is regressed. No, Nall was a third defender on that team, guys. Excuse me. No, fourth best. It was Rudy Gobert as the rim protector. It was Jaden Daniels, Ant-Man, and then Nall.
And Mike Conley not bad even at his old age.
Everybody think that this is my thing that I wish people would really think about this. Okay? I want to see Dyson traded now, to be honest, man. I mean,
Dang, Larry.
Finally. So you finally understand.
It's because he's mad at y'all, man. You want to freak out.
Yeah,
because I really don't think people appreciate anything else besides scoring. And for me personally,
his defense has regressed. What are we talking about?
No, it hasn't. Bro, stop saying that. No, it hasn't.
He's not easy. Man, y'all ain't watching the games, bro. Y'all ain't watching.
Okay.
Dyson's defense hasn't regressed.
I haven't watched the games. I watched them. He's not the same.
You know what?
He was last year.
You know what has regressed?
His steals.
The only thing that has regressed,
but they don't try him as much.
Is pick navigation, and
Take a lot of gambles.
really like the pick navigation. And you know what's the biggest thing I noticed now?
They double screening.
OO is so trash at rebounding, and Zach trash at rebounding that he literally has
Congo
1
ain't
foot.
trash.
He
ain't
literally
great.
has 1
Trash.
foot
Stop it.
turned
Bruh,
toward the
Onyeka is not
basket
good at
at
rebounding.
all times.
He averaging
Look at the
nearly 8
freaking
rebounds.
games, guys. He
Bruh,
is
8
literally when
rebounds
he
from your starting
I-
center.
his
Hey,
anticipation.
there are other centers
His
that are like what under
anticip-
below like 7
Look.
points.
His
Let us go,
anticipation.
man.
He has to literally try to go for the rebound damn near every time because he can't leak out. If he leaks out, we're going to give up an offensive rebound 9 times out of 10.
That's Quin there, though.
You, man.
That part there is
Listen,
Quin.
Either he goes for the ball and tip it, and then somebody else get it. Like, it is ridiculous.
Listen,
like,
I'll concede that.
I can't even.
Larry.
I can't really talk.
Bruh, Onyeka Okongwu is 23rd
Y'all don't
among
understand it.
centers and rebounds per game.
When I see Dyson,
and where's Dyson Daniels?
This is why.
Bruh, he is 23rd
Where's
in
Dyson
rebounds
Daniels?
per game.
Where's Dyson Daniels, my shooting guard in 3-point percentage? If we talking about
I
that.
know he's horrible at
But
shooting.
we know he
I'm
can't
telling you,
shoot.
I'm just saying. At least my center is giving you some sort of rebounding action, and
he's
also
giving you 23rd in the. Bruh, come on, man.
And Dyson Daniels is bottom in guards. What are you talking about, Jay?
The thing is, to be honest, double O
And you talking about
rebounding
assists, bro.
isn't about numbers. He
I
don't
need
even
more.
box out for his teammates.
Listen.
Get off me.
If I didn't
See, Wonder, you coming at me about Onyeka, bro, but the coach himself is saying the same stuff. It's trade-offs. If Onyeka's not making threes, what is he doing?
What is he doing?
Hold
on. I've already said from
what is he doing?
I already said
hang on.
I've already said to the jump that we need to go get us a backup
defensive
No, we need
no.
block shot. I've already told y'all that.
Do decent.
I already told y'all that.
He can't box out. He can't chase somebody off of a
He's elite at mouth
correctly. He's in no man land on pick and rolls. He halfway show or he halfway go back in the lane. He ain't covering the roller. He ain't covering the guy coming across the pit. He in no man's land. But again, the only skill that Dyson Daniels doesn't do on the court is shoot. He's a shooting guard. Okay, I understand that. Everybody on earth knows that. Okay, tell me something that Onyeka Okongwu does besides shoot the three now.
He never good at taking the ball out.
He is an
ball.
underrated
Never
passing
earned the
center.
job from Clint Capella.
He had 6 assists yesterday. He's an underrated passing center.
We scored 150 points. I hope he did have 6 assists.
That's what I'm saying. Like, listen.
I'm saying that other game. I'm not letting y'all do this.
No. I'm not letting you do this.
Don't start with me.
I was sitting on the couch. I think I got this.
Hey, not if I'm at LA Fitness. Man, my team ain't playing no defense.
Like, come on, man.
I want.
You're saying Dyson is
I want him to go to the bench for 20 games.
How does that make sense?
I really want that to happen.
Because we played in spite of him. He only had 7 points, Jay. I don't listen. You guys, let me tell you something.
I wanted to go
I value
to
the
games.
defense.
I want to see Onyeka Okongwu. I want to see Jalen Johnson. I want to see Zach. I want to see all these players.
Hey, to see Wonder real quick, if
he's almost at the 12 points a game.
Instead of doing the little things,
crazy.
Instead of scoring, I want to see set the pick. I want to see Onyeka Okongwu set a good pick in his life. I want to see these things.
But Quin won't do that.
What's gonna happen?
Quin has Zach setting the picks on Onyeka.
Matter of fact, Zachary Shea set a pick better than Onyeka Okongwu for him.
He does.
So what's going to happen is Zach is going to be the screener now, okay? Because Onyeka Okongwu is unable to do it. These ghost screens is bull-ish. You know what I'm saying?
You're getting nearly 12, 6, and 6.
You know what a ghost screen is, guys? A ghost screen is the player that goes around the screen creates the screen.
Nas giving me 20 a game.
I mean, real quick, is the problem with Dyson the fact, like, if he was scoring 12 points a game and they were all 3-pointers, would everyone else be happier?
Hang on, Darius.
Yes, they would be happy.
If the defense had to respect them.
Let me answer.
No. The way he's shooting so bad, you have to make a change. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that no don't deserve it because I already said that 2 weeks ago. What I'm saying is, I want to see Onyeka Okongwu do the job he's supposed to freaking do. That's what I want to see. Okay, I want to see Nall go in there and get more rebounds. I want to see Zach get more than 2 damn rebounds a game. That's what I want.
Quin won't let you see that.
He ain't letting them go. Anyway,
Quin
know
has
it's
Zach
Quin.
leaking out.
Aaron,
That's
Aaron,
Quin.
you
And
said you
here's the
wanted a
thing.
question.
I know it's Quin because where he have Zach at.
That's what
Corner,
I'm saying.
Bruh, but that's
Zach
not
is a better rebounder if
Or
Quin
get
was
back on defense.
No. The Hawks play up tempo. They're gonna
Y'all
continue to
complaining
send
about-
Zach down the court. That's what you want.
Or get
I
back
know
on
they
defense.
are.
It's
The
all-
problem
it's
is
just
you're not
all
getting
based
anything
off
from the
I
position,
center
want
position.
to see it.
You're just not.
I'm tired of the speculation, man. I'm
This is
tired of
all
that speculation.
position, man.
I want to see other players do their
Y'all
role.
just-
We got a lot of players that don't do what they're supposed to do.
Larry, do you think they know what they're supposed to do? Do you think they know their role?
That's the problem. They don't have roles.
because Quin
They don't have roles. That's the
Quin
problem.
have no idea about defense. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I don't think they know what the fuck they're supposed to do. Like,
Listen,
So
Quin's defensive strategy is hurry up so we could get the offense. That's his defensive
Like,
strategy.
That's it. Exactly. That's exactly it.
hey yo,
Hurry up so we can get the offense.
I find it funny, and I was laughing when I was in the car. I was laughing at and Demond and was Mike. It was like, yo, and it was funny too. He said with that we scored 150. He only scored 8 points. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? I said, Jay, yeah, you was kind of, don't try to tie the triple single. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but he
something
scored
that
8 points,
Draymond
but he
would
was
do.
responsible for almost 30 if you think about
No,
it. Like,
but
9 assists. If it was all twos, that's 18 points right there.
I know that, Jay, but you can't.
I'm just saying. I
When you
just want to
score
know
150
when is having almost a triple double a bad thing? I want to know
when
That's
it's
Ben Simmons.
because y'all didn't have because he had 8 points.
That's
When-
Ben
when
Ben
it
Simmons.
don't
Simmons do
reach
all
it,
the time,
and people don't
they
care.
said he was
Ben
unplayable.
Simmons wouldn't even try to shoot the ball.
Jay,
Dyson is actually
people don't care,
trying
Jay.
to shoot the ball.
Jay, they don't care.
No,
They
they
was
make
actually better on
They
offense.
don't care,
I'm not
Jay.
gonna hold up. Stop.
He was actually better on
No,
offense.
you don't care.
No,
You
no.
just went on the tirade about
Larry.
him not. You don't care.
Larry,
Stop zip it. You don't
Nah,
care.
Bro,
first
I'm
of all,
convinced a
I'm
lot
not
of
gonna
Hawks
tell
fans-
me eat
It's
it.
really not worth
I was
talking
thinking
First
this
of all, let me
about
just say this
Dyson
real
Daniels
quick.
Nuance
today.
is not worth talking about.
I just think
It's
that
not.
a lot of Hawks fans have seen so much losing, they don't know what winning basketball and winning basketball
they do.
players really look like.
500's winning basketball?
Bruh.
No.
For the
That's-
last 4
bruh.
years, it is.
Guys,
Bruh.
we
For the
have
last
not,
4 years, that's
Y'all don't know what
Hey,
winning basketball
oh,
looks
the
like.
whole-
You have no
not-
idea. I'm
we have
convinced.
not even.
I'm convinced. Y'all don't know what it looked like.
We haven't. We
2000
right now don't
I know
have
what
a
it looked like.
culture of.
In 2021 and 2021, I saw it and I knew what it looked like.
But it's the reason why I say Dyson is like our Draymond Green, bro. It's things he does out there that don't show up in the stat sheet. But
Listen,
Look, man, when you
because y'all see him as because
y'all,
the
this is
shooting
not
guard.
it-
Dyson Daniels
it
is a
don't
power
matter,
forward.
man.
problem with
Y'all
Larry
care.
and Jay every
Y'all
single
ain't care.
time. Because number one, I was the biggest Dyson Daniels fan.
No, you was. You
for the
never.
longest.
You
Yes,
never.
I was.
Stop.
Yes,
Nope.
dude, I defended him. What are you going to tell me? Go back to live, Larry. I defended Dyson multiple times. But here's the thing. I am not just going to accept
When
my
it was
shooting
Sheik.
guard. Hang
When it
on,
was Sheik
Larry.
to
You
do.
had your check. Larry, you had your moment. Well,
No, you
I'm-
overtalked me the whole time. What are you talking about?
I
When it
didn't-
was
I
Sheik
already
to be
said-
on Dyson Daniels' side,
you told
was.
me that you got. Yeah, oh,
It's
God.
fine. That's fine.
Let- Dyson,
It's fine.
for
When
me-
it was Sheik to be on Dyson Daniels' side, you was. All right, yeah.
I would say this.
Yeah, I can
If
go
you're a
back
Trey
and pull up
fan
stuff when
or
you
if you're a
make an
Dyson
argument for
fan,
Dyson,
they need
and
each
now
other.
you
I'm just
contradict
glad
me.
that you could accept
true.
having a
He's the
horrible.
exact same player. He just got 25 per year now.
Yin and yang.
Who is it?
That's
First of
it.
all, who is the
They the
one?
same coin, just different sides.
Larry,
Yin and yang.
who is the
That-
one that was calling him Australian Joe Dumars for the longest time, and still was hoping he would turn it around? I've accepted.
Bruh.
Number one, it's not mechanics. It's mental with him. He is Ben
Bruh.
Simmons because it's in his head, and that's a problem. If he can't get out of his head, then just I don't care how good he is on the
It's
other
fixed,
stuff.
though.
If he
Dude, he's
can't
giving you
score,
12, 6, and 6.
That can be fixed though.
He's giving you
thing-
12,
I'm
6,
hoping
and
he
6.
can.
Hold on, Jay. Let me say this. C1 and Jay. Let me say this. The things that Dyson, I agree with you, C1. The things that Dyson's going through are mental. They are in his head. But
Yeah.
that can be fixed. The problem is that
Yep,
you
the
can't
coach.
find other players who can do all the other things that Dyson can do. Not easily. That's why they gave him the money in the first place. Now, does it look good when he doesn't doesn't draw attention from defense? No, that looks terrible.
And
We
it's hard.
need him to be a threat on defense. Does it look good when he run into the lane and he turns his back to the goal? No, that's terrible. We need him to fix that. This is where you need better coaching. And this is where you need more attention. And maybe it means less playing time for Dyson until he can get over his shooting woes. And that's
I agree
fine,
with
but
that.
he does so much other things. And if we didn't have such a terrible center, Dyson wouldn't have to do half of the things that he got to do.
Marion, you guys give.
I just don't think they understand that, Marion. They
Listen,
don't understand how much the center.
Stop acting
I
like
don't
I
have,
don't
I don't have
understand the
any
game.
fake
I
fouls
understand
here.
the game more than
I know
Mary, I would say
everybody
this.
got
I would say
fouls.
this,
I
Mary.
have so many fouls.
I can't
If we
say
didn't
let's.
have a center that couldn't rebound well, that could set picks and that could defend the paint, Dyson wouldn't have to do half of the things that he's doing. But the fact that he can do it means that he has skills that we can't find in other players.
Yeah, but
And
hey,
Please turn that off. Like it's aggravating.
I agree, Austin, that he's the yin to Trey Young's yang, and they go together. In fact, if Trey leaves, we might as well get rid of Dyson because I think that's how connected they are.
But I would say this though. I can't say fewer minutes for Dyson as long as Luke is getting minutes. It's like whether it's Trey, whether it's Dyson, whether it's no. If Luke is getting minutes, there's somebody else that need to be getting more minutes.
Hey, yo, real quick. Y'all know we've played 30 games and Luke Kennard has made 36 3-pointers.
That sounds about right.
And he was brought here.
That shit's ridiculous.
Well, hold up. That's once again a Quin problem because he's trying to make him a facilitating guard. And that's
Can y'all hold up for a second?
That is a Quin problem. He's trying to force the hole that he ain't fitting.
Hey, see, Wanda, be quiet real quick.
Sorry.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike.
My fault.
Hey, you got to take that down. They gonna shut the stream down.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. But anyway.
Yeah.
Dark Basket East. All right, cool. Anyway,
Yeah,
Dark
you
Basket
can't
East.
play it multiple times or it'll tag.
Hey, well, I don't know. Y'all talking about the other stuff though, but anyway, man. Well, the play you just saw, whatever, like I said, or if you were paying attention, man, it's just simple screen and roll. Lack of communication or awareness thereof, or whatever, on multiple people. But folks ain't. I mean, of course, people ain't perfect, but at the same time, though, your supposed defenders, man, like making simple mistakes, basically, bro. All right, that play right there. No, I'm just saying, that play right there, man. Dyson is just simply with Giddy way too long. I mean, you see Double O switched or whatever. It's like, why are you still with Giddy? It's a switch. I don't know if Double O communicated it or not, or even if you didn't or whatnot. And then even so, it's just the I don't know. You'll think of a higher IQ for somebody who's supposed to be a defender, knowing that where the pass or where the play got to go, basically in that situation. I mean, I've seen. And which is I liked about it at times or whatever. Like, say for example, he played for us. Hey, what's bro name? The real right. No, well, not the real right. I'm going way back.
The line right.
And what the call used to do it too though, time to time. Not Chris Duncan, he was hurt with us. Aaron Holiday do a few times with it too though. But what like at those times where it is a situation right there or whatever, how they'll kind of peel off and kind of go to where the ball's supposed to go to or whatever in that situation. But I don't know. But either still though, it's like you looking at that coach, you got to correct that. But at the same time, like I said though, it's like I know the defense for Dyson and everything like that, but I need that when the offense and stuff is not there, I just need those things to be very minimum, you know. But at the same time, it's times where he do things or whatever, and then somebody else might not do great after. Like I said, so it's the complete team defense as well, you know. So it's like I don't want to single nobody out. It's even with Trey. I'm not gonna single Trey out. You know what I'm saying? When, like I said, I mean, when you sit there and just look at the stuff, it's like, well, nah, it's multiple people making multiple mistakes. So again, that's why I just always go back to the coaching staff and the coaches, because somebody's supposed to be watching film. Somebody's supposed to be breaking stuff down. I don't know how you see it time and time again, game and game again, and you don't, you know what I'm saying? And you don't do anything about it. You know what I mean?
It's lack of,
Let me say this real quick. Hold on. Let me say this real quick.
attention to
Let me
detail
say
on
this real
defense.
quick. Let me say this real quick. I think that somebody brought it out before, and I think that it's a very important point. Last year and years previous, when we had Clint Capella was the coach on the floor.
Yes.
I would actually see on defense Clint pushing people to go to certain spots to help with the spacing. Clint
Bingo.
telling people go over there. Clint calling out defensive plays. When we lost Clint Capella, we lost a part of our team defense because he had the knowledge, and I think that's what Quin leans on, is getting vets who know how to play defense, so he don't have to coach it. Because if you watch, Quin doesn't do anything to coach the defense.
Nope.
He just sends them out there and hope that they figure it out, and that's why we look like Keystone Cops out here and we're bumbling all over the place. Is because you got guys who have a sense of how to play defense, but not necessarily the basketball IQ. Remember, Dyson is just a 4-year player. There are a whole lot of things and situations that he hadn't been in, that he don't understand, that he would need a defensive coach to coach him through. That's where we missed the vet presence of Clint Capella. That's where we missed the vet presence of a defensive guard who would know what to do. And that's what Quin needed and looks for, is he's looking for somebody who can come in and can be the coach on the floor on defense, because he's not going to do that. That's why we got to get Quin out of here, because he is never going to coach defense. He didn't do it in Utah. He had Rudy Gobert. Gobert and DJ, and they were the ones that were
Royce O'Neal.
And now he don't really have anybody, because Double O never learned where to be and what to do. So,
and one thing about it.
But they don't like this.
How old is Nall? Nall is old, over 25 years old, and he don't be doing.
He's same age as Trey.
Man, listen. At the end of the day, man, the coach, you got a bunch of 5 and 6 year players, man. 5 and 6 year players. Jalen Johnson is not a rookie contract guy. Onyeka Okongwu is not a rookie contract guy. Like, bro, let's stop the excuses, man. It's coaching too. I agree. I ain't never said it wasn't coaching. But, bro, you're not going to bring no different coach in here and fix effort in this community. Bro, these niggas have been in the league too long.
What you talking about?
These are not
the
guys. The guys we're talking about that are the problem are not young players, bro.
But it's not necessarily a lack of effort as much as it is a lack of
communication and understanding.
IQ, and I mean we can justify and try and make reasoning for all those things, but then I mean I can get the veteran part, but that's the whole point though. It's like, okay, well, we see what we're doing as a franchise. You're not gonna go too old, and they just not gonna do that. So I mean, we can hope and wish all we want to. Yeah, I understand Clint. Even though with Clint or whatever, we still lacked or whatever. We lacked perimeter. It was still things that was, you know what I'm saying, bad and wrong and flaws and stuff like that with Quin. But anyway,
but that play, Mike, that play that you showed us,
that was just
we see that shit happen. We've seen that shit happen all the time. The time.
And the coach,
since Quin has been coaching, that's a Quin. I'm sorry, that's a Quin thing. You can't tell me that you can't fix that in 3 years.
But
that don't make no sense.
Guys, I don't think we run. That's more Dyson. I don't think we run any defensive drills on our team. I think all our practice is offense.
It is.
I've never seen one drill or one practice of us playing defensive schemes. I've seen them shoot around. I've seen them run up the court. I've never seen them once.
Hurry up, we're trying to get offense.
Nah, that's the fact, Larry. I ain't seen Kevin Schneider. None of them post that.
This is the reason why I advocated for just put everybody else as our offense on the starting lineup, because we know we ain't playing any defense because Quin doesn't offer. You guys were joking out. You guys were clowning me. But I was saying, we know Quin don't play no defense, so just get as many John, just throw as many offensive weapons as you can and try to see if you can outscore them. Because they ain't prioritizing defense. Quin don't care.
You want to play?
The problem with that is, no matter how many points you scored, the last 4 minutes is still gonna come down to stop. That's
true.
The problem.
That's true.
Just like last night, 150 points, it still came down to the last 3 to 4 minutes, and you still gonna need more stops than other teams.
here's the thing: we still had a chance to either win it or tie it. If my point guard wouldn't try to foul bait like knucklehead, that pissed me off.
No, it was worse than that, bro. The final
That was on
four
Quinn for
games,
even giving him the ball.
It wasn't just the flopping, bro. Bro, I'm glad you said that, Austin, because it does at the end of the day, man. The team scored 302 points. We can cry about the defense. They fans crying about the same thing, man. Like, you gave up 302 points combined regulation. Didn't nobody play no defense. It was an all-star game. And it still came down to who can get stops inside of 4 minutes. And when it came down to it, bro, they didn't even have to run no actions to get Trey involved. They said, okay, we're going to throw 3 ball handlers out here. They're going to have to put Trey on one of them. And whoever it is, we're just going to swing the ball over there. It was Giddey one play. It was Trey Jones another play.
But Jay, I hear you,
bro. Like
I feel you on that. But I saw a game recently where they did the same thing to Krejci.
Yeah,
exactly.
But you shouldn't be. I can understand the rationale of closing with Krejci because he
like my point is whoever they're gonna find someone to hunt.
Zach was hunted too.
Right, but Darren,
that was
you're not understanding with Veet, right?
Yeah.
Like the 76ers tried to go at Veet Krejci late in the game. Okay,
They didn't try. They did.
Okay,
getting hunted by an elite scorer and getting hunted by
defensive plays.
That's what I'm say. What do we call hunted now? You know what I'm saying?
Like,
They're just
bro,
looking
they're
for
not even
mismatch.
trying to involve.
Put 'em
They
in
just
action.
go 1-on-1. They just say
Put 'em
isolation.
in
Kobe
action.
White, go give me a bucket.
Well, I'm
You
just
got it,
saying,
bro.
some
Bro,
teams,
come on,
you
man.
know, you got to pay attention to who certain people are guarding. Like, say for example, Zach don't guard no less than really no
Right.
bombs. He typically guarding, unfortunately, the best wing player, the wing scorers that's like on the other team. So, of course, he gonna be involved in some crap. Same thing with Veet as well. In Veet's defense, the Veet typically is thrown out there and he's assigned to guard. You know what I'm saying? The other team person who is trying to doggone score. Like, teams ain't gonna not give it to their score in a sense, whatever. So it's like, I don't know if I necessarily say.
Can I say this real quick? I just want to say this real quick. I want to take back what I said because Jay and I think Jay and Demal were right. I'm not gonna make an excuse because Trey's size, because I saw the Orlando Magic game when we won our first game of the season and him giving consistent effort that game. And he was actually the leader in stocks and defensive rating in there. So I know my point guard can do it. It's just he too lazy, or like DeMond said, his understanding of the defense.
Bro, the nigga don't get paid to play defense.
Well, if that's the case, Jalen don't either, because he's just as bad.
No, Jalen gets paid. Bro, listen, Trey did not get paid because of how good on defense he was, bro. He got paid. He got paid, like, bro, like, let's stop this. He got paid because he's good offensively. Jalen Johnson got paid for the theory of him being able to do everything. So, yes, Jalen Johnson should 1,000% be held to a higher standard on defense than Trey because that's why he got paid. And he has no reason he has no limitation to why he can't protect the rim.
Okay,
why he can't do things defensively.
All right, Jay, here's my thing though to that. That goes to coaching, because I remember Mike Malone. You had Joker, you had Michael Porter Jr., you had Jamal Murray, and not any of them are like on an All-NBA defensive team. None of them. They're not really great defenders. Yet he turned those 3 guys that were middling or mid, in some cases just bad on defense, into a championship defensive-minded team. I mean, they had Aaron Gordon, they had KCP.
One thing about that, though. One thing you just said, though.
No, he didn't.
Something that Mike Malone had, too, though.
Covers for a lot of
something that Mike Malone had that people don't understand. He had that altitude, too. You get in Denver, that's why they always have that home court advantage. You get in Denver, and you can't breathe after 8 minutes of running. It's a different. Ask LeBron.
All right, what about how about Tom Thibodeau?
When they won that championship, they didn't play no team that put Joker in the pick and roll and could attack him. They played the damn in round 1. I can't even remember who the fuck they played. Round 2, they played the Phoenix Suns. Who the Phoenix Suns have? I mean, like, all they did was throw. They threw Aaron Gordon on KD and KD. No one talks about that. KD got iced out. Then they played the Lakers. Who the Lakers got that's scaring you in pick and roll that year? D'Angelo Russell, who was self-checking, had 0 points. And they played the Heat. Who the Heat had? Gabe Vincent.
Wait, no.
Like, they didn't play no team, bro. They dominated all them teams on their run to the finals because they didn't play a team
offensively
that could attack them. But then when they played teams like the Minnesota Timberwolves the year after, even though that was a 7-game series because Jokic was so good on offense, their defense was trash. Their defense was trash last year against the Thunder too. It's just Aaron Gordon covers for a lot. That's why I'm saying, bro, one player on defense that can protect the rim and switch, like an Aaron Gordon or Rudy Gobert, they can cover up for a multitude of things, bro. And you just
okay. Then what are we? Hang on.
just
So
don't
what
have
about? I'm not saying obviously he didn't win a championship.
We
But
just
what
don't have
about?
it.
Need new
I'm saying
ones,
that
man.
more over. I
No,
agree with
man.
Mike.
We ain't gonna act like star players ain't never played defense though.
Bro,
Yeah,
I mean, some do, some don't, bro.
Michael Jordan wasn't
They
playing
didn't
defense.
stop
Nah,
Steve Nash. They didn't
These
stop
new
Some
Steve
do,
Nash.
some
era
don't,
ones.
man.
All these new era ones, but we'll be real. I mean, Ant-Man played defense. I mean,
And
especially
play
when
defense.
he
man
real.
played great defense.
bro.
Luka
I
don't
mean,
play no
Shay
defense.
in a sense play defense, does he not? I mean,
Who?
right? Shay. I mean, especially when he
I know
gets
Shea
real.
is
right.
underrated as a defender. People say he's not good, but it's like,
He
bro, he's
locked
playing.
up.
He's good.
I'm like, bro, he is playing on one
I
of the
mean, Kawhi
historically
in this
great
stage,
defense
Amendment
on
on
his star time, he old.
Can I get an
See,
amendment? to Shea
I
defense?
mean,
Luka
majority of the
typically
new
is
era
he
ones
ain't no
don't, damn.
defender.
I say that.
Okay,
I
Frank
don't
Vogel is
to
correct.
get away with a
I
lot
don't
of
like it
fouling that you
either.
can't do them.
I'm
Like,
just
But see,
saying,
that's the
my,
thing. Most
Luka don't
stars,
play no defense, man.
a
Yeah,
lot of
but I don't
stars
like
today,
that
they don't
crap. That don't
play.
mean you gotta accept it. That's them
Neither
new
does
ones,
Austin
man. We ain't
Reeves.
gonna do that, bro. It
I
used to be
respect
all-star
Jokic's
players.
ability to be what Larry calls a traffic barrel. Like, he knows how to use his size. Like, bro, Jokic ain't covering no pocket pass. He just gets to
But
keep
at the
ball
same
violation.
time, though, Jokic
Like,
is also too. Like I said though, last year though, he was second in steals though. At least I don't
he
know where he
was.
at right
He
now,
knows
though.
how to
He's
play the
also
passing lane.
Jokic might not be a great defense, but he ends defensive
aware.
possessions.
And
He
he
He's a
knows
also
great
how to-
rebounder.
hey
and
Mike,
he
I'm
Yes, he
rebound
hey
and
Mike,
also Darian too. He
He's a
play
leader
on
rebounder.
ball post defense though
hey
as well.
Mike,
He ain't no easy like just he give crap up on ball.
Nah, yeah,
post.
you're not gonna push
no,
Jokic
in his
around.
face you
Go
can
what's
drive
up?
around him like a big traffic on barrel.
What's
What
your
I
name?
will say about because that's what I call him, traffic barrel, not a street cone. What I the traffic barrel with all the water in it.
Nah, you got you.
Yeah, what I will say about Jokic is, he's very hard to move. He's like 260, 270. You know what I'm saying? They may list him at 250. He about 270. Easy.
He 300 pounds.
Oh, he 300. My bad. Okay.
Used to, damn.
What I will say, the best thing about Joker is his defensive rebound, offensive and defensive rebounding. His instincts to get the rebound, to end possessions, to start fast breaks. You know what I'm saying? That's like a pivotal thing. Like, that's where his defense turned to offense. And it's literally because he catches the ball, throw a touchdown pass down there, to KCP or to Aaron Gordon, who leaking out. You know what I'm saying? So for me, they were like 15, maybe 12 or 15 in defense. You know what I'm saying? Not a top 10 defense, but won the championship. But they would have that avalanche, and you don't know when it was going to come. But the Denver Avalanche happened, and you look up, you're down by 20. You're trying to fight back into the game.
Man.
So that's what Denver did to teams that year when they won the championship. Because they have an elite rebounder. They had shooters around them, and then Aaron Gordon did all the dirty work. You know what I'm saying?
Bruce Brown would come in and light you up off the bench.
Yes, Brown coming in, who got paid off of that.
And Michael Porter Jr. was
KCP
really
got paid off of that too.
We being in stack, bro. Like,
A lot
Michael
of
Porter
guys
Jr. was not good.
But
Christian Brown was big time as a rookie.
I think the main thing is that people say that Mike Malone don't play young players. I think he had that mantra too. But I know he'll try to get the best kind of defensive effort out of the guys that aren't defenders. Like, if you look at that team, they're not. I mean, Murray not a defender. Jokic's definitely not a defender. I say KCP, Aaron Gordon, out of people that started or had regular good, like minutes, like Bruce Brown.
Yeah, because Michael Porter Jr. definitely was no.
Yo, I was gonna ask, who were the young players that he wasn't playing?
Good on defense,
he was a tall cone.
I just know he's not, but like, bro, he don't get paid for that shit. That's
But
all.
this
Hey, Larry, do you know who the young players he wasn't
Wait,
playing?
hold up, Jay. We're not asking him to be an elite defender. What
he don't get paid for that shit, bro.
Is to be good. No, bro, no. You
get
are a
paid for that.
professional athlete. I don't get that.
But that nigga gets paid, bro. Listen, Trey can be bad on defense. He gotta give me.
I'm paid to play basketball, and I'm gonna give it all I got on both ends, even if I have disadvantages. Trey should have the same
He don't
mindset.
get paid for that shit.
Well,
This is the main problem with Trey though.
Bro,
Trey
he don't
is
get
so
paid
small.
for it.
Trey is so
Most
small you can't even
champions
trap with Trey.
Nah,
That's
man.
the
That's what
problem.
I'm saying. You don't get paid for that shit. Bro,
I don't even think Trey's not
don't gotta give
the
me no defense, bro. He don't gotta give me no
But
defense.
That's why he don't have a
don't.
contract extension yet.
I'm
That's
yo
with
the
Trey.
problem.
Trey's not the biggest problem on defense
Bro,
though. The biggest problem we have on defense is that we just don't have physical size.
Exactly.
Wait.
We're taller.
No,
Hey
Darian.
guys, we're
Take it
taller
back.
than,
Take it back. This year we don't
but
have
we
physical
are
size.
still skinny. I don't
We
want.
didn't have
This year
physical
we don't
size
have
last year. We were playing George and Yang at power forward last year.
Yeah, but that's only because Larry
Rod
Nance and
power
Clint Capella
forward.
went down.
Yeah. This
Larry Nance isn't big. Larry
But,
Nance is
but you know what? Larry Nance
it's not
is
about the
his
size, it's about knowing how to use that
professional
position.
center.
No, let me
Something
say
you
this.
don't have
Larry,
right now.
no. It's about the size. Cause when I see centers push on Yeka all around the court, it's about the size.
hey, I want to
Darian,
say
Yeah, but Larry
Golden
Nance
State
went getting
Warriors'
dominated
best
a lot.
defensive
Hold on,
lineman used to be with
Let everybody
Draymond at
answer.
center.
Darren,
Let's
say
ask
that.
the question. Let everybody answer.
Bro, go
That
ahead,
was in a small ball era.
Here's the question.
Everyone went small when Draymond was at center.
Bro, go,
Even now, he's
go
still
get
their best
Zubac, bro.
center.
It'll fix all
Hey,
hang
that.
on, guys. Let Marion answer his question.
Here's the question. Here's the question. What does our defense need more? Is it A, a big man who can rebound and defend? B,
New coach.
better perimeter defenders? C, a new coach?
See,
Or
See.
D?
See?
What's the D be? Or D, something else? You tell me.
see,
Start with Mike.
He's
What
still-
do we need more? A big man, B, perimeter defenders, C, a new coach, or D, something else.
Well, I mean the correct one though, but a big man.
All right.
For me, it's a
Mega Mike. That's exactly true.
big man because, in all honesty, when Kristaps went down, that's really when the defense went down.
nah.
No.
Look at the games. Yo, when Kristaps started getting injured,
He's right.
I'm telling
He's
you, the
right.
defense went
He's right in a
backwards.
sense. He
I
definitely right in a
disagree.
sense.
I don't know about that one, Darian.
I'm telling you, go look at the game. I promise you.
I'll look at the game, bro.
No, he's telling the truth in a sense, but it's how it happened. It doesn't happen all at once. But I'll say that for myself.
C Wonder, what do you say?
I would say D, all of the above, but if I had to pick one, I would say A. Because I'll say, and the reason why I would say A is this: it helps both Quin and Trey. Because I do love a Kongwu, but I will admit this: the fact that he is not an elite rebounder or an elite pick setter is a detriment to both Trey's game and Quin's defensive system. Because both you need that type of center for Trey to thrive, both offensively and defensively, and also for Quin to be able to rely, like Larry said. The reason why our defense was great last year, even with Trey on the floor, is because we had, and Clint was a physical center, and he covered up a lot. That's why I'm praying that kid from Kentucky, Jaden Quinton, is the guy that could drop at us, because that boy is physical. Like, he plays ultra physical, and he's 6'10".
You ain't getting it from a rookie.
No, I like the German better.
You're
Awesome.
not gonna get. It's not gonna be a rookie.
I'm gonna say coach because
Which German?
even if you take Rudy Gobert right now, he's only averaging 31 minutes a game. What you gonna do the other 17 minutes of the game? Like, a coach is gonna have a bigger impact on 1 through 12, getting the most out of them than anyone else. Just a single center. So I'm gonna go with coach.
Larry.
Man, come on, man. What my name say? Quin, man. Oh,
Everybody say you already know Larry's name.
out of here. And get him up out of here, man. Give me an email and this team be much better, man. Attention to detail on defense. Need somebody. I'm not even talking about, like, I've seen it. Like, I don't really believe Jason Tatum is a good defender. But he played his best defense under Ime.
Or did.
Crazy,
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, man. Like,
bro. You're crazy.
Jay,
Like,
what do you say?
I'm not gonna say he's not a good defense.
Jabari Smith didn't play no defense before Ime got there.
He didn't play.
Like, bro, he was
But
a
he
second
did
year
play.
player.
He didn't play
Bro, like, what are we talking
defense,
about?
bro?
Bro, y'all just be making shit up, bro. Oh my god.
Shay, what you?
Yes, Ime Udoka coaches to defense, but Jason Tatum was a good defender before Ime Udoka was
All
there.
right, man.
Even under Brad
No,
Stevens.
he got blown by.
Okay,
Man,
listen.
He was the defense coordinator.
Jason Tatum switches 1 through 5. The Celtics let Jason Tatum guard any position out there, including the center. So to say he's not a good defender is insane.
Man,
I don't know where that comes from. So
Brown
we can
takes
start there.
comments.
2, you need a center, man. Like, bro, I don't think like when KP went out, you had the personnel to weather a storm for him to be gone for like a week or 2, right? But the longer NBA coaches aren't stupid, the more film you get them on a group that's not playing with a real big, the more they're gonna start figuring out your weaknesses. That's why you start seeing teams go from guarding Dyson early in the year, with regular players to now everybody's guarding him at the 5 because the playbook is out.
Yeah.
Like the film is out. The film is out on how the Hawks want to defend. The film is out that they're not physical on the rebounds. The film is out that they're not good in transition. But having a big 5 would solve a lot of these things. The Onyeka was not supposed to be the starting 5. He just wasn't. They wanted to start KP. KP can't do it. He's not going to be reliable enough, with his sickness, his illness, for you to depend on him as a 5. You just lost Dante, who's probably going to be out for the year. I don't know that for a fact, but I just think that, if he twisted his knee, had to be helped off the court, and everybody's being silent for 4 or 5 days, it typically means he's out.
He tore
a long time.
Guys, I'll be honest, guys. I don't think Dante was a part of. I know everybody.
He may have been, but shit, him at 5 minutes is gonna be better than nothing. Like right now, bro, you gotta play Ace New at the 5, bro.
My opinion, if Dante was a part of the plan, he would not have been in that showcase.
I agree.
He would have been more valuable on our bench than in that showcase when he hurt his knee. I think they
wanted to give him some
really a
reps
part
to
of the
get
plan.
reps
I don't think they put him in that. That's just my opinion.
I feel it.
I think Asa was always a part of the plan.
He might have been, but I think he was a part of the plan at the 4, Larry. I think the reason why Dante went down to the showcase is because his first game he had the 30-point game, 10 rebound or whatever. And I think that was the same game where immediately after, because they were trying to get him some reps down there. He had Will Wiley crash into him, and he had the MCL thing that sidelined him for a long time. Then he had the concussion. So I think the G League assignment for the showcase was just to get him some reps, get his win back up. There's no doubt in my mind, once KP was announced that he was going to be out for 2 weeks, the Hawks had in their plans that at some point in that stretch, they were going to try him at the 5 to see if he could help.
Well, it don't make no sense to send him down there.
It does, because he hadn't played. He hadn't played.
But he's not going to play much. He's still.
That's a good point, Larry. I agree with that. It's not like he's playing. It's not like he's playing 20 minutes a game.
I understand that, but that makes it more. If we have immediate need for a big that can rebound and rim protect, why would I put him at any risk going to a showcase where guys are trying to show out?
Yep, that's true.
Because right now, like, you just needed him to get his conditioning up. I think that was
a bad decision. That was a bad.
I mean, look,
if you really wanted him to be a part of the team, that was a very.
That's a risk.
Real quick, how many?
I think they were planning to play him at least to see what they had or see if he could help.
Hey, how many roster spots do we have open?
We have 2 ways. We have 2 ways and 1 roster.
They might cut Njai now that he's out for the year. I don't know. We'll see. They might keep Njai because he's 21. That might be the difference between him and Jacob Toppin. Is Jacob Toppin was already 25. So by the time he's ready to go, it's 26. So
I like Toppin, but yeah.
Mary,
if you're not gonna give him a roster spot, then what's the point?
He's gonna be good for someone else. No Toppin.
Njai, you can keep him on a 2-way. I mean,
can I ask a question? Because I brought this up before, and I really just wanted an answer because it was poo-pooed, and I want to know why. The reason I like Zach, I love Zach. So Mike, I want to make that clear. I'm with you that he's an all-star, but the problem is Quin's not utilizing him the way we want him to utilize because he's a rookie and Quin doesn't really want to develop him. My proposed idea was to package Zach and maybe a pick or 2 and go get Trey Murphy III because he's basically what you want Zach to be right now anyway. And it seems that that's the type of guy Quin wants Zach to be right now. Plus, he fits the timeline. He's only 25
Quinn isn't promised to be here next year.
Yeah, why you gonna make a trade
Why you
for
making
your
plans
number
for
one
that?
pick?
Well,
Only trades you making it should be with Luke Kennard in KP salary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if
Okay,
you
well,
gotta
what-
give
what-
up a young player, it gotta be for
So, well,
somebody
since
that's
we're talking
really
about
good.
that, what obviously we need a big man. What big man get with that salary outside
Nigga,
of
go get Zubac, bro. I done said this shit like 20 times,
Man,
bro.
Zubac just got
injured?
hurt.
And you got to get more than that.
Bro, I hate the
I
fact
told
that
y'all
Zubac
that.
turned his ankle, but it's like, bro, like, man, shit.
I mean, I'll take Steven Adams. At this point, I'll take Steven Adams from Houston.
Yeah, go get.
Man,
bro,
Houston ain't giving up Steven Adams.
He ain't giving up.
They need ball handling.
Right there, and they ain't
You
giving
just
him
need a-
up.
bro,
They might
I'd call
look
up,
at
bro,
Luka
I would
like
call up the.
That's like you
I'll
ask,
go see
hey,
what
let's
Miles
get
Turner talking about. Like,
That's like,
what?
hey, let's get Mitchell Robinson something. Like, you know, the Knicks ain't giving Mitchell Robinson up. Just like the Rockets ain't giving up Steven Adams. Like,
bro, the
What
Portland
about this trade?
Trailblazers
Hold on,
have
let
like
me throw
5
this straight
centers
out
on
at
their
you. Let me throw
roster
this
right
straight
now.
out at you. Hold on, let me throw this straight out at you.
I'd take Robert
Luke Kennard,
Williams.
Luke Kennard, and our second first round pick over to Phoenix for Nick Richards and Kaman Malawak.
No.
They're not giving up Malawat.
They're giving up Malawak.
You got a better chance to get Mark Williams, honestly.
I wouldn't mind.
I was thinking about him earlier. I mean, that wouldn't be bad.
He was playing good. That's why they'll do it.
Yeah, but Nick Richards is trash.
Exactly.
Do you think we can get?
I'm just being real with you. I'd rather take.
He's gonna get more rebounds than Okongwu.
Nick Richards, man.
Hey, do you think we can get
He's gonna get more rebounds than Okongwu. And
Talking about
Malawak
Pelicans, Larry.
Listen, and I want y'all to stop
Quin
with this.
took his
Quin
job.
don't like playing
Can we
young
get
guys,
Messi?
bro. Because if that was true, Asa Newell wouldn't.
You might have to give a first round pick though. You have to give a first round pick up, Larry, for Messi. I think so.
I say
Bro,
this.
you don't want Messi, bro. That listen, you're not giving the Hawks shouldn't even consider giving away their second pick because it's a swap on top of that with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they're in free fall, just like the Hawks.
It's like four teams in that trade though.
No.
No. I'll make it real
know.
simple to you. I'll make it real simple to you, Marion. If the Jazz finish in the top 9, you don't even got to worry about the Timberwolves switch because they're not gonna swap backwards. And if it lands outside of the top 9, then they don't have a pick to convey anyway. So you're not their portion of the swap doesn't even matter. It's really Atlanta and Cleveland. That's the swap in San Antonio. We're gonna get San Antonio's pick. Like everybody,
I mean, there's one play y'all would trade.
Let's accept that. Let's just.
There's one play I would trade that pick.
Okay,
for
we're
right
not gonna have a better record than the Spurs.
No, we're not.
Okay.
No,
so
hopefully
the bet of where we would be is heads right now with the Cleveland Cavaliers because we're in the same tier with them. And if they mess around, which is really possible, they're dealing with a lot of injuries, and they're just really not that good of a team this year. If I'm being completely real with you, they're in that playing picture with the Hawks around the same tier. Maybe we push into the 6th seed. It's a world where they miss the playoffs and you get a lottery pick back for that.
Yo,
it's also
real quick, do you think
finishes the 20th pick in the draft? But like, I wouldn't. You
think
got to see where that lands.
Jared Allen?
You can
I was about to say, could you get Jared Allen?
Can you get Jared Allen?
They were talking about this on Who's Collective today, where they were like the Cleveland Cavaliers right now. They have no choice but to roll because they're they're the most expensive roster in the league this year. So they have no choice but to roll the dice and keep the guys that they have to see if it works out. But if they are still where they are, 9-10 seed range around end of January, February, they may look to get off of some guys. I just don't think that it makes any sense for them to get off of any of their main guys when they're already disinvested into the roster. They're going to play it out.
Oh, wait on.
I'm not making it.
Darius
Garland,
they gonna play it out.
Making a
Well,
trade
they said Darius Garland is up for trade, and that the Kings are trying to go get him. That's what I've also heard. So,
if they do that, though,
I'm not making a trade.
They're gonna blow it up. They're not gonna make a trade before
I'm not.
February. They got to see if they're this bad.
That's where I'm at.
Like 500, one game over 500 into January. Yeah, then that'll be on the table. But like, they're gonna give it another month to see if Drywood catches fire.
This is the best roster.
Darius said he wants a bigger role. He doesn't want to just play off Donovan Mitchell. He wants to be like.
I mean, they can say that, but he ain't even playing good in the role he got. So,
but that's what he said. I'm not saying.
I'm just telling you, bro. Like the word on the street on the Cavs is they're gonna roll with this group because it's like when you pay 200 plus 300 million, go to the second apron, you believe you have a championship core.
Yeah.
And this year they believe that the problem has been injuries. They haven't had Garland. They don't have Evan Mobley. He's going to be out probably till middle of January with his injuries. I mean, it just Lonzo has his minutes restriction. The only guy that's played
DeAndre
and been
Hunter
good
trash.
for them has been Donovan Mitchell. So they believe that if they can just keep getting the rhythm, pick up their play, they can make a push to the top. But they like when you're in the second apron, all the money has to match to the exact dollar.
Yep.
So it's gonna be hard for them in season to make moves. So and I don't think like bro, they would have to be like 5-6 games under 500. And if they're trading Jared Allen, they're pivoting entirely from the plan. And I think with their roster and they just won 60-something games last year, they're more liable to do like what Brian Windhorst and them was talking about today. Is just keep rolling. They just gonna keep it pushing, which is okay. Because if the drywood don't catch no fire, that pick could be a lottery pick. So I think, if you're the Hawks, unfortunately, now given Cleveland's free fall, you just gotta hold on to your picks and try to make it work with existing contracts.
The trade I would make would be KP, that our pick, Dyson, for Drew and Yang.
For who?
Drew Holiday and Yang. I'll do that today. I do that today. And
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Here's the problem. I like Yang, but would Quin play him?
Man, it's not about right now.
That's not even about Quin. Quin is getting Drew. We getting Yang.
I got you.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. You know what? I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't be mad at that if that's the case. I wouldn't be mad. Dang
it.
I don't think they know.
The Pelicans won 5 games.
What they talking about with Isaac?
So KP, and you said Dyson?
Dyson in our pick.
Isn't Dyson a poison pill, though?
Yeah, he is. Because you got to factor in the 50%.
Yeah,
so like Dyson's contract to trade it, I think this year it would be like $15 million in salary with the poison bill.
That's not because you getting off of KP.
That's what Matt said. It was 21.
No, it's like 50% plus whatever he makes now. I think he's at 7.
Yeah.
So it might be 21. It might be 21.
So what I'm saying, that's what you getting off of KP.
But KP made 30.
Bro, you're not trading Dyson.
That's not that money don't match at all.
Listen, I think you can get.
It does match.
I think you can trade. I think you can substitute out
how much Drew made
Dyson and put in Luke Kennard for that.
Hey,
with 2 years left.
Bro, if y'all not trying to get Zubac, I'm
32
the Hawks
with 3 years left.
Just breaking it into 3 players like they did last year.
Listen. I'm willing to concede that, bringing in Zubac at this point because we do need rebounding. We do. So I'll concede that. I still don't think that Zubac is much better than Okongwu. I'll stand 10 toes down on that. But, yeah, we need some rebounding, so I wouldn't mind Zubac coming in here. However, I will say this. How come we can't try to trade for Quentin Grimes?
I mean, you could. If Philly would give him up, he's willing to give him up.
Quentin Grimes. He's
on. What is
Quentin Grimes solving? They're not going to want to pay him. That's why they gave him that qualifying.
But what is Quentin Grimes solving?
Yeah, but
I was gonna say, who would? I mean, Quentin Grimes wanted what, $30 million?
Bro, what is Quentin Grimes solve?
For me, is obviously I would say he's not as elite of a defender as Dyson, but I still think he's a great defender. I mean, this guy was locked.
He's not good on defense. That's why he's a bench player.
When he was starting, he was still a great defender.
But he started because he was on the C team, bro. They was starting at Dem Bona. He don't even play.
I know that, but still, he still showed that if you could give him the keys, he could still be a reliable scorer. And even off the bench, he's still pretty good scorer.
He can score.
I mean, I don't mind Grimes.
He can score. No, I agree. He can score, but
he's
not good on defense. When we played the 76ers.
Oh, yes, he is. Dude.
No, he's not, bro. When we played the Philadelphia 76ers late in the game, bro, we played him off the court.
That's one game. I've seen Dyson.
We played him twice.
And who's he gonna get? Who's he gonna get touches over?
Yeah, like
is he gonna get touches over Trey, JJ, Nikhil?
Like more like a Torian.
I'm willing to trade Dyson for a big man if we can get a big man for Dyson. Like if we can get AD for Dyson, then I'm willing to trade Dyson to get AD and have Quentin Grimes there and fill that place for him because he's 25. You're not really losing too much on defense, and you're obviously gaining a lot on offense when it comes to scoring.
But
to me, he fits much better with Trey. Like that's kind of.
But
like
you're gonna trade your best defender for someone that's 5th in the scoring pecking order?
He was a
Yeah,
scorer
basically.
when he was starting. Darian, even
So
when
he's gonna change. Oh, so he's gonna score over Trey. He's gonna score over Trey.
Philadelphia has no use for Dyson Daniels.
He's gonna score over JJ.
I would say
he's
he's the third option. I would say we'd be the third option. I believe he'd be the third option.
So he's gonna score over Nikhil then.
Option over
I would put no, because I would rather have Nikhil off the bench.
So I'm sorry. So you're gonna start Quentin. You're gonna start Quentin Grimes.
Bro, Quentin Grimes ain't it.
Quentin Grimes.
Oh, so you want to get smaller?
Listen,
Yeah, he want to get
small. Come on.
If I'm the Hawks GM, I'm talking to the Clippers, I'm talking to the Mavericks, I'm trying to work out some sort of deal to clear salary for both. I take on Klay Thompson because I think he gives you more from a wing. He gives you a true backup behind Zach. He fits what you want to do. He's gonna give you more than Luke Kennard. I'm trying to figure out a center. You do have to take on another year of his contract. I'm trying to find a center to fill the gap. Like they can just come in and play 10, 15 minutes at the 5 next to Moji or something. And I'm probably looking for a guard. Like you probably can break up that $41 million into those 3 positions, honestly. And if you want to, you can get real creative, bro. You don't even have to take back Klay Thompson. I said you can add John Collins and a backup center and a backup point guard.
I wouldn't mind.
To me, the wing position is a big need, and so is backups, and so is the center spot. And I think Luke and KP need to be broken up into 3. And if you can find a backup point guard or find a third piece for the 3 for that $41 million, I would do it. But I mean, you got to look at expiring contracts, get creative. I don't think Daniel Gafford is going to be on the table, but maybe a Max Christie is.
Hey, I would say this. I would break it up.
Maybe that is on the table.
I would add Chris Paul to that mix. I'd rather have Chris Paul coming over.
Bro, Chris Paul ain't leaving Los Angeles, bro. If Chris Paul leaves LA, if he gets bought out, he's going to go to the San Antonio
The Lakers ain't doing it. They ain't got enough to get him, and they're not really interested in getting him.
No one is going to trade for Chris Paul. He's going to be a buyout after the deadline. He's either going to go to the Lakers, he's either going to go play with the Thunder, or he's going back to San Antonio.
They're not going to get him on the Lakers. They don't need him. They said they're not getting him.
But okay, so he's either going to go to OKC to try and ring chase, or he's going to go to San Antonio and try to ring chase because he came from those markets. It's a reason why Chris Paul went to that game, bro.
Yep.
It's a reason why he sat courtside and was talking to both the Thunder and the Spurs, bro. Those are going to be where he
Did you just realize that maybe those are the 2 teams he just recently got off of and he has a lot of invested in?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's why he would go back because those are 2 contenders and he just left those squads.
Well, I'm just saying this, like Trey and him also have a rapport. That might fall in.
Chris Paul ain't coming to Atlanta, bro. We can dead that.
Nah. That's speculative.
He ain't going to Atlanta, bro.
He still hold it against that we didn't draft him.
That's right.
That is true. I forgot. You true. That's true. I forgot. Okay, let's get Russell Westbrook.
He want a ring, bro. Chris Paul wants a ring.
All right,
he can't get the retirement tour. He want a ring, bro.
C1, would you want the Hawks to be your last team? Right now, would you want the Hawks organization to be your last team of a Hall of Fame career?
People you have no connection to.
Did y'all see that?
Hey, I'm about to say I'm a fan and also I'm from Georgia, so yeah.
Bro, Chris Paul ain't got no connections to the Atlanta Hawks.
Vince Carter did it. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I just want
Vince Carter came and played his last few
we talking about veteran dudes.
Mike, we know Vince Carter did that so he could go ahead and get rid of his
Vince Carter was here for like 2 years, 2-3 seasons, man. Like
he did that to get rid of
Russell Westbrook. Get Russell Westbrook.
And Vince Carter lived here, I think, in the off season, so he really did that shit to stay home. Right. If we being honest, bro, he probably did that shit so he could be around his kids all day.
No, Vince Carter came here because he wanted to be a broadcaster. He worked his way
that's true.
being on TNT and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why he was here, guys. He got with Grant Hill. Grant Hill got him an in with NBA TV, and that. Like, come on, guys. Like, that's already known. Like, how we not know that?
But we don't need to trade no draft picks, bro. I'm trying to tell
y'all. Look, guys,
I give it up if it's gonna be like Zubac, but I don't know. I think that Cleveland pick is gonna be.
But you don't have to.
Really don't want to change.
I'm telling y'all that.
But I think that pick might end up being in it. Something is telling me, bro, that Cleveland pick is gonna be a good pick. I don't know what it is,
guys. As long as it's a top 10 pick, it's still a good pick.
I don't
To
think
be
it's gonna be. It could be top 10, bro.
It
I
lo-
just
It
hate the
now,
fact
if you want to
now.
say,
I hate the fact that the Pelicans
well,
all of
that
a
top
sudden
10
starting
pick
to.
might not
I
be
hate the
better
fact
than
that
Queen. I don't care what Queen do.
The
We need to
Pelicans
fill
pick
a
is probably
spot.
gonna
It
be the
might
8th
be
pick in the
better
draft.
for
I'm just
us
gonna be honest with y'all.
if we are that in between.
I mean, that's if
Because
you.
I swear, man, I can't have Quinn a part of any decision from one of these top guys. They are wing players and one guard. And I promise you that Caleb Wilson, Boozer, are gonna come off the bench.
I don't want the Hawks to draft no wing.
Or AJ DeBonza.
I'm
They're
gonna
gonna come off the
I'm
bench
gonna be real because the Hawks as
with
a
Quinn.
franchise have shown me
So
they can find guards, they can find bigs, but they have
I
never
don't
really
think
hit on a
Quinn got
wing.
the
man.
cojones
Larry,
to say,
here's the
guess
thing.
what?
They've never
I
hit
don't
on
know.
the
They done
wing,
missed on a
bro.
lot of wings.
Well,
They
he
done missed on a
already
lot
I'm
of guards.
saying, bro, like, I don't
mean,
want them
They
to
done missed on a
he
lot of
ain't
guards
even
too.
make the change from
They hit on guards.
Dyson
They
to
hit on
Zach,
guards. They've hit
Can I
on
even
say
though he
guards.
should since it's the number one pick.
this real quick?
AC Law wasn't a hit.
I've
He didn't
seen.
want to
Look,
do
I put it like this,
but
Austin. I put it
even
like this.
still, you know what I'm saying?
I've seen the Hawks draft Al
If
Horford, who was a
he won't
big
do
man.
that, I
Al
can't
Horford
see
was
him
an
playing
all-star
with
big,
King.
right?
Even though they're highly
Yeah,
touted,
was.
Jalen
like
Johnson's gonna be an all-star big, right?
a Boozer. We got the number one pick. That'll be the worst
Well,
thing,
if
man.
we
It'd
keep
be great
losing,
for
maybe
us as
not.
Nah,
fans.
he's gonna be our
For us
all-star
to get an
representative.
actual,
Trey
you
ain't
know what I'm
gonna
saying,
miss you.
potential
Hey,
John
that's true.
Collins,
Also,
We
like,
thought
John Collins
Trey,
was
we
top
thought
10
Trey
big,
was
right?
going to
type
be
talent.
all-star last year,
But
and
with Quinn coaching them,
John
man, he
Collins
gonna
was
coach him
competent as
down,
a
man.
big man.
I-
When we got guards,
And
Jeffrey
any
was an
defensive
all-star.
stuff
but Jay,
that
that was
they
different.
come with out
Hey,
of college,
family.
But JJ
he's gonna
and
get
Collins,
swept
they
Hey,
out of the
failed.
way.
salute, man.
Get on the break.
Salute for
Pass
everybody
it.
tapping
Shoot
in
it.
tonight, man.
Shoot
We're
it.
gonna go
That's
ahead
my
and end the
coaching.
show tonight,
Shoot it.
man. Hey, salute. I
Oh, my bad. I couldn't hear.
don't even know what to say, man. We got a game tomorrow, I think, man. Yeah, we play tomorrow. No Dyson Daniels, so I don't know, man. I don't know what to expect, but hey, we're gonna be here
Expect
tomorrow
those
watching the
honors.
game and doing the post-game live show. So, hey, shout out to everybody who tapped in, man. We'll
Wait a minute,
catch
you
y'all
said no
tomorrow.
Dyson Daniels.
We'll catch y'all tomorrow for
no,
It's out tomorrow.
No Dyson, no Trey.
Trey's
Huh?
coming. Yeah,
Trey's
Trey's
playing. Dyson got hip inflammation.
Yeah.
Dyson
Hey.
is probably gonna be out the rest of the week.
I keep that shit on me. That shit on, yeah. I keep that shit on. That shit on. Yeah. The telephone racks put a drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on. Bad bitches recognize me. I keep this shit on. Yeah. I keep that shit on.